Hey, good afternoon, lifestyle wellness. How are you? Are you feeling stressed? It's like December 15th. Hopefully you're not feeling stressed, but with the holidays, I know stress is a very real thing for families. I'm not stressed. I decided to keep things simple. I'm a very simple person. I've never gone overboard, in decades probably. So I just wanted to let you know it's okay not to get everything done as long like just keep your stress to a minimum during this holiday season, but that is a subject for another video. Today we're going to be talking about making better choices because we're still talking about willpower this month, self-control and all that. So do you ever feel stuck in any area of your life? Are you too scared to take the appropriate steps to either advance your career, have better relationships, make better choices with your health and wealth even? Do you want to start making successful choices that will continually move you in the direction of your dreams? So, if you've answered yes to any of those questions, it may be time to assess your decision making process. Understanding how the process works is essential to bypassing major obstacles on your path to whatever successes you want in whatever categories. So, decision making plays a major role in the way events unfold in our life, but people usually don't pay too much attention to the profound effects of making decisions. Most of us just move through life oblivious to what thoughts we're thinking and what actions we're taking. We're just kind of on autopilot, if that makes sense. However, the daily decisions we make create our personal reality, and the decisions shape who we are as individuals. So, most of us are programmed to make decisions based on fear. Like, fear is probably the most powerful motivator. I mean, if you just watch what's going on in the world today in the news, and please don't, but if you know that, like, you'll see that fear is your most powerful motivator, right? So we do things to avoid fear, probably more to avoid fear than we do things to gain pleasure. I think fear is the bigger motivator. So anyway, we make decisions based on avoiding fear, based on we make decisions based on our self-esteem, right? If we have low self-esteem, we tend to avoid a lot of things. We don't have confidence and lack of willpower. So instead of making bold moves, we end up stuck in our comfort zone. So good news, it's scientifically proven to reprogram your brain for higher levels of consciousness. So to create a higher vibe, to operate at a just like higher level. So if you're dissatisfied with the way things are developing in your life, with your health, um, and obviously I'm talking mostly to health because this is our health group, but this is, applies to every category. So make a concerted effort to move out of the comfort zone and just going in the direction that you want. So being the person that you want to be in the future and creating the life that you want to have. So when you make the effort to take control of your health, wealth, and lifestyle in a positive way, you're going to activate four neurological processes. Um, so there's four pillars. Let me go to my list. Motivation. We talked a little bit about this a few seconds ago, of fear, pleasure, right? Two big motivators. So when you become aware of what uniquely motivates you, you can consciously choose the activities that will bring you success. Decision making. Once you're motivated to do something, your brain activates circuits in the frontal lobes to start making decisions. And this process can be disrupted by stress, worry, and doubt. That's why I started off this with how stressed are you, because this season is stressful, especially for moms, working moms, especially. We're trying to do all the things while adding more to our plate. But you can train your mind to stay focused, confident, and optimistic. Creativity is another pillar. So, using the powers of your creative imagination, you will solve problems more quickly and increase your productivity. Awareness. The process of mindful self reflection can enhance your awareness, social awareness, spiritual awareness, and giving your life more meaning and purpose. And you'll also stimulate your brain's ability to have empathy, right, and compassion for our fellow humans. So each of those four pillars is essential for goal achievement and success. And if you neglect any one of them, you're likely to limit your ability to get to the goal that you want. So, 8 different steps now for helping you in that decision making, helping you to make better decisions using both sides of your brain. So, not just the logical side of your brain. It's important to find balance between the emotion and reason. Okay. Number 2, visualize your future successful self. This is a huge step I do with my clients in my Life on Tap blueprint process, which, by the way, if you haven't grabbed 3 free videos, go to theguiltfreebalancelife.com and check them out. But the big step is it's just you have to envision your future, right? Like without a vision for the future, it's like you're just like a boat, going wherever the waves and the wind take you. So visualize your future self. Um, Recognize the power behind each decision you make. Everything is gonna, it boils down to just making the best decision to overcome your fear and to hopefully take steps towards whatever your future self vision is. So go with your gut. Yes, there is a lot of truth for just intuition and following your gut and just honoring yourself by not doubting yourself. If you feel it in your chest, do you have tightness or do you have lightness? So you really have to like learn to tune into yourself and self-reflection. All right, so next, oh, don't ask people what you should do. And I'm guilty of this. I always ask, I used to always ask, especially others, what they thought. I just needed other people's opinions. But you don't have to ask other people what they think. It makes it even more difficult because now you're going to get caught up with everybody else's opinion and they don't have all the details on your life. Even if it's your best friend, they usually don't, right? So if you ask 4 different friends, you're going to get usually 4 different opinions. So it's best to just turn inward. Like I say, know what your future vision is and the goals you're trying to get to, right? And just rely on yourself. Next, ask yourself the right questions. So, what do I want in this lifetime? Will the outcome of my decision move me closer or further away from my goal? Just like businesses have a mission statement, I believe you even should have a mission statement. And I know that sounds like a little corny, but again, once you really know what you want, you line everything that comes up, every choice, every opportunity, you line it up with your vision statement, right? Or your mission statement. And it's just easier to make decisions that way. So ask yourself better questions. Next, align yourself with your core values. And this again ties back to your mission statement or your future vision. What are your core values? What are your what's the list? Things that you would never do, things that you would never compromise on. So compare it to your core values. And lastly, whatever you do, just you need to have like grit, right? You need to ever meet like a person who has got like all this grit and gusto and you're like so attracted, you're like, whoa, you're in awe of their drive to succeed. So in order to take action in your life, you're going to have a strong backbone and you're going to have to tap into that grit that is there. And maybe it hasn't been used in a while, but it is there. So that's your passion and your perseverance for your long-term goals. So it's your stamina. So all that is going to play into our willpower. And I'm putting that in air quotes because if you saw my first video this month, I believe willpower is just something we tell ourselves that we either have or don't have. And it takes the responsibility off of ourselves. And I don't like that. I don't want to blame it on some trait I may or may not have been born with. So I put it back to choice. And all of these points in this video goes back to choice and not so much willpower. All right. So there you go. And I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And also, if you haven't, lifestyle wellness, I'm going to put the link in the comments once I get it, but I want to say it's lifestylewellnessgroup.com. there is an email list that you can get on, and Trish and the other awesome ladies here running this group, Darlene and Lori, they have an email list that you should really be part of, because you never know. Sometimes groups just go away and anything can happen with Facebook. So get yourself on that email list. You won't regret it. I'll put the link in the comments. And that is it, my friend. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.